Welcome to Today of All Days, episode 109.
Today is Saving the City Saturday, September 23rd, 2017. And today is...
Batman Day! Batman is one of the most popular superheroes of all time, and maybe it is due to his lack of any superpowers at all. Batman was created by Bob Kane in 1939. His first appearance was in Detective Comics number 27.
Batman, or the Caped Crusader, as some call him, was published by the National Comics Publications before it became DC Comics. They were riding the success of Superman and were driven to create another superhero for America to fall in love with.
Bob Kane submitted this photo with a big sign below the drawing saying Batman. The things that made Batman unique was his pure willpower paired with the intellect, martial arts training, and the technology that he would use.
Within just 1 year, Batman gained his own comic book title, and in the 1960s, the first Batman TV show aired. He grew to be a huge success, and still is today. In 2015, he was named the best superhero in comic book history. In history, folks.
Some big old shoes to fill.
Or wings. And that brings us to...
Today in History. In 1889, internationally acclaimed gaming company Nintendo is founded. Now, I will say, as far as gaming systems go, Nintendo has stolen my heart, and they will forever be my favorite gaming system. I have played PlayStations, I've played Xboxes, I game on the PC. The Nintendo, no matter which console, is still my favorite.
And since Micah is such a huge fan of Nintendo, I thought we would commemorate this day by playing a trivia game. Let's just test your knowledge, shall we?
Let's see how this goes.
Question 1. Now, this should be an easy one for you. Before video games, Nintendo originally sold what gaming items? Was it A, shogi tiles? B, Sudoku booklets? C, playing cards?
That one is definitely C, playing cards.
Yes, it is! Do you have anything to add?
Well, interestingly enough, Nintendo, when it was first founded, they were a playing card company, but like just a deck of cards. And that's why it was easy for them to branch off and do Pokemon cards. Having a really popular card game, they were kind of used to it by then.
Question 2. Which of these was not an industry that Nintendo pursued before video games? So we're talking post-playing card, pre-video game.
Okay.
Was it A, coffee shops, B, hotels, or C, taxi cabs? Which one did they not pursue?
I would say, because they started out pretty small, so I would say to start out, hotels was something they didn't pursue before video games.
I'm sorry. The correct answer is A, coffee shops. It's okay, that one was a tricky one. Because hotels actually refers to love hotels.
It's a me, Mario!
Question 3. From 1992 to 2016, Nintendo was a majority shareholder of an American team in what sport? Was it A, soccer, B, tennis, or C, baseball?
Well, if you were to invest into an American soccer team, that would be a bad investment, so I imagine they wouldn't do that. I'm going to say baseball.
Yes, it is. Good deduction skills there.
I don't know much about baseball. I just know that if you invest in an American soccer team, that's a poor investment. I'm just going to be totally straight up with you guys. Yeah.
Now, your fourth and final question.
I'm glad there's another one.
Now, this one's different.
Okay.
Because this one will truly test your knowledge
May.
of the company you hold so dear. Nintendo is arguably the most recognizable company in the gaming industry. So, explain, if you will, in 500 words or less, how Nintendo went from a 2-bit company to a respected 64-bit gaming giant.
My answer would be, you had competitors like Atari that were releasing a lot of video games, and pretty much anybody could make a video game for the Atari. They were their biggest competition. But Nintendo came out with their Nintendo seal of approval, and they told the companies, okay, if you're going to make a game for our system, it has to be only 2 games per year. So you had these companies putting a lot more effort into making really good games so that they would, for their submission. So it's like, if we submit 2 games, we want to sell out of those 2 games. And so that, in my opinion, that's probably the biggest thing that they could do to make it to where that's what swept Atari under the rug. And that's what put Nintendo on top, is you had Nintendo where every game is relatively, for the most part, every game is a good game if it has that seal of approval. And then with Atari, you kind of had to wade through all of the bad games and hope you got a gem. There were gems, but did you want to really spend all your money trying to find it?
Very nice.
That's my opinion, but,
And that concludes the Nintendo trivia game.
So, we want to know what your favorite Nintendo game is, or did you even own a Nintendo, and which was your favorite system? So, let us know in the comment section below.
And now, we're gonna hop on over to...
International Rabbit Day! From rabbits making rice cakes on the moon to giant rabbit deities ushering in seasons of increased fertility, rabbits have been used in mythology around the world for millennia.
Although many superstitions have passed into historical legend, there are a few customs that remain today.
The rabbit is often used as a symbol of trickery or cunning in literature and TV. Perhaps the most accurate example is Bugs Bunny, who usually outsmarted his pursuers at every turn.
Another trait attributed to the rabbit is innocence. And if you've ever had or knew someone who had a pet rabbit, you can see how easy it is to fall in love with those cute, angelic eyes.
Even so, in recent years, rabbit has become a popular market item around the world. Global rabbit meat consumption is estimated at over 200 million tons annually. That's a lot of lucky feet.
Lucky rabbit foot or no lucky rabbit foot? Pop in one of your favorite games or reminisce on the old times. But remember, rabbits are not hares on this day.
Today of all days.
Today of all days.
And we will see y'all Monday.
Bye.
Bye.